Kick things off with a historic day in Washington, D.C., where former President Jimmy Carter's funeral was being held in the Washington National Cathedral. And look, I don't know how you measure the life of a man, whether through their personal accomplishments or the lives they touch, but if you measure a life by the VIP guest list at your funeral, then Jimmy Carter was a pimp!
Funeral services fit for a president. Today's funeral service bringing together 5 living presidents: Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump, to honor Carter, the longest-lived commander-in-chief.
Wow, that is incredibly rare to have 5 American presidents in the same room together, and even rarer to have Donald and Melania in the same room together. Kudos to President Carter. And it seemed pretty uncomfortable that they all had to sit next to Donald Trump. Just think about the history there. Trump tried to put her in prison, accused him of murder, said he was the secret Muslim founder of ISIS, said she was pretending to be black, ended his entire family dynasty, almost got him murdered, tried to overthrow his presidency, and paid off a porn star behind her back. And by the way, basically all of them have said that he's Hitler. So, yeah, it's a seating chart so awkward that it probably had them asking, is there any extra room in that coffin? Although there was one surprising moment of chemistry.
During Carter's funeral, President-elect Trump chatted with former President Barack Obama. Of course, we don't know what they discussed, but the interaction seemed friendly, with both presidents talking and occasionally smiling.
Trying to make Elon jealous? It's a little weird for Obama, though, right? To go from this guy is future Hitler to, oh man, cool story, future Hitler. And by the way, Kamala noticed. That funeral music was for Carter or for her? Kamala did the look that I do when someone behind me at the movie theater is talking. I didn't pay $20 to hear you sing Defying Gravity. Also, this is Conclave. Why are you singing Defying Gravity? She did not seem happy to be sitting that close to Donald Trump. She basically spent the rest of the day flipping through that funeral program like she was going to find 44 electoral votes in it. But of course, the story dominating the news right now is the Los Angeles wildfires. There's been so many challenges as LA workers try to control these fires, like water shortages and manpower shortages. But there's one thing that we have an endless supply of: good old-fashioned, made in America blame. And of course, one of the country's leading blame producers is Donald Trump.
I've been trying to get Gavin Newsom to allow water to come. You'd have tremendous water up there. They send it out to the Pacific because they're trying to protect a tiny little fish, which is in other areas, by the way, called a smelt. And for the sake of a smelt, they have no water.
Okay, we'll come back to the smelt, but can we just talk about how weird it is that this senator is staring so hard at Trump the entire time he's talking? That's the kind of behavior that makes me change subway cars. And for the record, no, the LA fires have nothing to do with smelt. But in Trump's defense, words are hard, and smelt only has 1 syllable, while climate change has 3. Now, obviously, Trump supporters aren't just blaming fish for the wildfires. They're also going back to the hits.
Of course, we haven't even mentioned the idiotic DEI priorities that have infected the hiring of senior personnel throughout the state.
She's the first female LGBTQ plus fire chief. She's been putting her firefighters through DEI training.
Focusing on DEI.
This state has been hijacked by the extreme left. Remember, Karen Bass is the socialist mayor who said Castro's a great guy. It's DEI, that DEI, which is so sickening. What does DEI have to do with putting out fires? But you got a city fire chief who thinks DEI is the #1 issue. It's insulting.
Okay, Leo, you're at a 2.0 right now. I'm going to need you to bring it down to a 1.0, okay? This whole argument is so annoying. Women can't be firefighters? They let dogs be firefighters. Society is so hypocritical. Although, to be fair, there are some signs that DEI in firefighting is a little over the top.
Remember, only gay Muslims can prevent forest fires.
Smokey Bear, more like Wokey Bear, am I right? Thank you. Honestly, these people really seem to think that if anyone in the LA Fire Department isn't a straight white man, it must be that the mayor used lower standards when hiring them. In fact, they're so obsessed with this, it's getting a little creepy.
70% of our hires have been based on DEI, not muscularity, not experience, not size, not competence.
This guy's talking about firefighters like the only thing they do is pose for sexy calendars. Not muscularity, not size, not girth, not cut or uncut. Sorry, where was I? For more on the Los Angeles fire, we go live to Michael Kosta. Wait, Michael, what's going on? Why are you at the airport?
Well, obviously, I'm flying to L.A. to help out their gay fire department. You see, you heard those Fox News pundits. There's too much DEI, so they need a straight white man with big chest muscles and that V thing going down. My doctor said not to mix steroids and Ozempic, but the results speak for themselves, all right?
Do you even know how to fight fires?
Of course I do, Desi. I mean, I've blown out birthday candles. How much different can it be? And I'm not one of those pussies that needs 2 tries or for their mom to come over and help. What I do is I make my wish, usually to get that V thing going down, and then I own those birthday candles.
But that's not going to help you with this fire, Michael.
Okay, well, you know what will help, Desi? One of these floppy tubes that I see firemen always pointing at fires. It's called a hose, but beware, Desi, as a straight white male, I'm obliged to put bros before hose. You get it.
I'm sorry. How exactly does you having a white male identity help you fight fires?
Well, I'm white, so the fire will respect me. I'm straight, which means I won't leave the fire halfway through to go see Wicked, and I'm male, which means I can always bust out Fire Hose 2.0. I'm talking about my peen, Desi.
Yeah, I got that. You know what? Go ahead. Fight the fire in L.A. Just get on your flight.
Oh, I missed my flight. But I told United to let me pilot my own plane out there, so that's what I'll be doing.
Do you know how to fly a plane?
No, but it can't be that hard. It's just a matter of defying gravity.
Ha! You did see Wicked.
Oh, Desi, grow up. Sexuality's a spectrum, okay?
Oh, my God. Michael